Welcome to the Divine Serpents, and today I got a brand new video for you. So you want to channel spirits. Well, today I'm going to be particularly focusing on demonic deities because, well, that's the ones I'm working with most. So we're going to be talking about Lucifer, Azazel, and also some other deities as well, even Satan too. So get ready. So how do you channel a spirit? Now, I might be focusing more on the demonic aspect, which is more of like a left-hand path thing. But however, you can do the same thing with any. Matter of fact, you can do it with angels too. You can do it with jinn. You can do it with primordials. It really just depends, and it really depends on your skill set and how focused you are in order to do this. It always helps if you have a strong connection with that spirit already. So if you ever like talk to them through the Ouija board before, or you have a statue representing them, that is going to help the channeling a lot. Or if you have an offering or a sacrifice, This is a ritual, and matter of fact, it's not even needed to do a sacrifice or an offering, but however, it can help too. So all there really is just to pick the deity you want to evoke into your mind. Invoke, actually. We're talking about channeling, and they can be all the same thing. Possession, channeling, evocation, and invocation. They're all different, but yet they're all kind of the same thing. I'll go into a more in-depth video about all four of those things, and those are all four things you should try out. Now, about channeling spirits. How do you channel a spirit, and what is channeling a spirit? There's many ways you can channel a spirit. You can channel a spirit to hear its voice inside your head, or you can have its words come out of your mouth. I'm pretty sure there's more ways too, but I prefer the second one where the words come out of your mouth. I do like the first one too. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure there'll be a mood swing where I actually feel like the first one's better than the second. But however though, no matter what, it's all real. And that's what you really need to believe in. And that's because when your subconscious is open to stuff like that and you believe it, then it starts to happen. That's how it usually works in magic in the first place anyway. You can't doubt your own skills. You're already a god or a goddess when you do this. As a matter of fact, that's just how anything gets done around this whole entire channeling. Why would a spirit want to channeling you if you're not a god or a goddess? Am I right? But however, let's get back to the channeling. What do you do? So this is what you do when you channel spirits. Alright, you go ahead, you face your ritual space, you stand on a pentagram if you want to. That's what I did. You go ahead, you clear your mind. A 10-minute meditation, a balance into the chakras will always help, and it's recommended too. You don't have to, but yet I still recommend it. I did like a cleansing bath before, and you should do that too. A cleansing bath, yes. I did a cleansing bath, I balanced my chakras, and I meditate like 10 minutes before I even did this. So I go ahead and I channeled Azazel. And it took me a while, probably 20 minutes I guess, or less, I don't know. But however though, it was somewhere around 1 o'clock a.m. or 2 o'clock a.m. when he started to speak through me. And I started to hear his message through my voice. And I just talk back and forth to him. It's kind of like talking to yourself, but except you're not fucking crazy because you're actually talking to a fucking god or a goddess or whatever you're evoking into your own mind. So, when you channel these spirits, you go ahead and ask them any question you want, give them out any kind of request. It's kind of like an evocation, except it's a little different. Like I said, these are a little different, but yet they're almost the same. Matter of fact, they can be the same if you want to call it that. But how do you go ahead and channel it? How does it enter your mind? Well, you just keep repeating its name. You repeat its chant, that can help. Its sigil will help too. And you just keep focusing on the fucking spirit entering inside of you. You can go ahead and say something like, you can use my body as a vessel, my body is all yours to use, give me a message, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, and you say the entity's name. It can be whatever entity, and it's up to them if they really want to talk to you. Most likely they are. And when that happens, you got the whole floor. Or mostly they too, because they're inside your head. Now, you can go and ask it any question, and it will answer. Or if it doesn't, I don't really know what will happen. Who knows? You might just freaking scream "fuck me, Jesus" for all I know. But what I know is that, well, none of that shit really happens that much in the first place. And second of all, uh, when you banish a deity outside of you, you don't want to banish them, alright? It really just depends on the deity you're really calling, or what you're kind of, who you are, or what kind of spiritual thing you are, because honestly, it's really hard to describe. Some people automatically recommend a banishing inside yourself once you evoked a spirit inside of you and you channeled them. But however, though, you do not want to do that with all of them, because you might want to keep their energy inside of you. Let's say you channeled Lucifer to talk to you. Well, why do you want to get that energy away? And why do you want to banish him away from you? He can come and go as he please, honestly. You just gave him permission. So why banish him? And why would you want him to leave, honestly? Don't be a dumbass. It's an honor. And not only that, you also got to know this, that if you are done with the conversation, just let them know. Be like, I'm done talking to you. You may enter in or out of my body as you please. You go ahead and do that, and shabam, they do whatever the fuck they want. They normally will leave, or they'll just stay to see what happens. It just depends on what they do. You are completely safe, and you're perfectly fine, unless you do something stupid like fucking curse them out, or try to fucking blank them to the name of Jesus, which is so stupid. Don't do that. That's foolish. But yeah, if you don't want to do demons, do angels. Spiritual beings too, like Saint Germain comes to mind. You can channel him. He is very fucking friendly. Do it. I totally recommend it, honestly. And I know some people are gonna be like, "Well, you can work with both angels and demons? That doesn't make any sense." Well, it kind of does. It just doesn't make sense to the average person because they've been conditioned by religions. But however, not all. As a matter of fact, most demons and angels don't even like each other, but they're not going to be fighting each other, you know? There's some places demons can't enter because they're protected by angels, and there's some places angels can't even enter because they're protected by demons. And jinn, they're more in the difference. You know, they can be both angelic or demonic or both or whatever, you know. They have a different kind of code. And primordials, I don't know that much, but I will find out later. So, you go ahead, you have your ritual space, you have your pentagram that you're standing on, you're chanting the end's name, you're channeling the spirits, and you're calling forth. You have your candles in front of you, you got your incense going, and you also got its sigil, and it's all charged up and ready to go. But nothing will happen. What is the problem? Well, really, you don't really need any of that stuff to channel a spirit. Oh, it helps, but what you need is your own mind. You have to believe that it will work. You have to believe that it's channeling. You're not some crazy person just talking to yourself or thinking these weird thoughts in your head. So, that's the first step, believing in it, because it is real. The second step is to clear your mind. If you have a song stuck in your head, or if you have something stupid in your mind, or you're too stressed out, it's going to be hard for it to go inside of you and talk to you. So, clear your mind, and once you do that, you'll go ahead and be ready. That's why I recommend chakra balancing. That's why I recommend meditation. That's why I recommend all that. It's always better to have a clear mind. Your mind's not going to be 100% clear, but just go ahead and just keep saying the name repeatedly over and over again, like Azazel, speak to me, Azazel, speak to me, Azazel, speak to me, Azazel, speak to me. And you keep saying that, you keep chanting these ends, and eventually you'll just focus on that. And everything else that tries to enter your mind that is useless will just go away. But yeah, that is it for this video. That is how you channel a spirit. If you have any questions, I'll go ahead and make a second video on it or answer your questions in the comments below. And remember, treat these entities with respect. Respectfully. Honestly, I don't want to see anyone getting on some stupid shit because they decide to be like cursing the entity's name out, which is completely dumb and that's stupid. So go ahead, be safe, don't try to demand any orders. Just be lucky they're even there talking to you, and just know that you're worthy. You know, they talk to you, you're god or goddess, so you're completely worthy. Now, what do you want out of them? What do you What kind of questions do you want to have answered? You know, what kind of relationship do you want to form with them? It all starts with channeling, and honestly, whether you do an evocation, an invocation, or a possession, or even a channeling, spirits are always going to be in your head in order for it to make this happen, because the spiritual world and the physical world are very different. But that's just how it works. I hope you understand. And honestly, I know I said a lot of information. So, in order to break it down, in case you guys got all confused, create a ritual space, preferably stand on the pentagram, face your sigil, face your candles and your incense, pray to the deity you want to channel. Then go ahead and chant their name over and over again and say things like, "You can use my body as a vessel. Speak through me, speak through me, speak through me, speak to me. Use your words out of my mouth or use your words in my head. Let me hear your voice." You know, you go ahead and say that. And you do it over and over and over again until the entity answers you. That's just how simple it is. You don't even need a ritual space, but it helps anyway. And not only that, it's kind of fun too. But that does it for the video, guys. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you on the other side.